Okay, uh, hi all. Good evening. Welcome to today's post market analysis. So, looking on to the Nifty today. Okay, so like we discussed on our post market, the live analysis at 1 p.m. We discussed we already discussed the levels. Okay, so this breakout that happened around 2:15 was actually expected, and I had already shown you in our live analysis at 1 p.m. and how the premium prices were also moving. And during that live, I also marked the levels. Sorry. This was the breakout that we expected, and I also marked the levels. High of this will be again a bullish move, and the same way it again went, and it again retraces here, and we had again see a continuation of a bullish trend on Nifty. Coming to Bank Nifty, also the same trend line had. The volatility was little bit high. Here we can see a kind of very uh, range bounds, scattered, moving kind of market here. Some surprise candles were also forming in between, but again the view was right. And on the 15 minutes time frame, if you watch, the candles of 145 and 2 o'clock, 1:30, 145 and 2 o'clock made bit confused about a reversal move from here, but again it sustained above. On the daily time frame, if you see, one second. On the daily time frame, like we discussed last day, the market is actually climbing since last 3 days, and today also it ended up on a green. More likely it will be a kind of a short covering that's happening, and the reasons are mainly because of the quarterly results that's happening, that's being published, and most of the sectors are looking good, especially the auto sectors and all, and also the US India trade deal is also being positive in our economy. On the Bank Nifty, if you watch, it's again acting as a bullish flag, which is a trend continuation pattern. And today also it just supported the move and still looking positive. So looking on to today's market, the gainers. Okay, so the gainers were auto sector and IT sector was really bullish, almost 1% move it made. Nifty Auto and Nifty IT, and among that, Interglobe Aviations. Interglobe Aviations made a move of near to 3.7% upside. Okay, almost 3.7% upside move. Along with that, Bharat Electronics had made a move of near to 2.5%. Mahindra and Mahindra again near to 2.72%, almost 100 points of movement it made. Coming to HCL, almost 31 rupees. Okay, 31 points, which is near to 2.2, yeah, to near to 2% move. Also, it made. Again, coming to ICICI Bank. Okay, so ICICI Bank looked good since morning, and the rallies and the candles were also strong. It almost went near to 1% upside. HDFC Bank was initially on a bearish side in the morning. The first candles really made a high, what you call like uh, or towards both the sides. It was actually made a scattered move both up and down, and it forms a high shadow. Followed by that, it made a corrective move. Then it start climbing, and from the day's low, it almost made 1.5% upside move. Okay, on HDFC Bank. And looking onto the loser sides, the again, if you watch the heat map, and if you can see the PSU banks, okay, especially the Bajaj Finserv. Bajaj Finserv was on a negative side. So that was the major one, or that created the fault. And looking on to Britannia, okay, so there was a news on the Britannia regarding the resign of the CEO, and Britannia Industries also made a fall of near to 6%, and because that's because of the resigning of its existing CEO, I think. Yeah. So that's the news. Okay, and this is, and it's a clear example of how the news are spreading. If news are actually affecting the market, even if you are someone who is having who is actually having a substantially well maintained portfolio, you should also have an eye towards the macro news, especially what's happening in and around the companies. Even a change of a CEO will be affecting, and affecting your portfolio and the stocks. So it's very much interconnected, and the correlations are also very high. So the local news is, like I always used to say, like you should always have an eye onto the geopolitics, okay, so which will really help you out. But so that's all with the Ace of Britannia. Coming back to Nifty, again on Nifty, looking onto the technicals, okay, looking onto technicalities on the daily time frame. Okay, on the daily time frame, if you watch the fib starting from the top, again zero point 0.5 levels, okay, near to, zero point 0.5 levels on the daily time frame, which means near to 25,722, okay, 25,722 and 25,813. So this will be also some of the crucial levels for some of my levels for the next day, 25,772. So above 25,772, 25,813 will be a kind of Fibonacci level that will be again will be again getting respected most probably. And here you can see a zone over here. Okay, so this zone will be also respected for sure. So that's the view on Nifty. Onto the downside. Okay, so onto the downside, for the Nifty to be onto the bearish side, uh, if it is starting on a mild negative, or a mild bearish side around near to 25,630, we can I'm actually expecting a reversal. Okay, near to 25,630, this level I'm actually expecting a reversal, and just below that 25, near to 25,600. Okay, so these two levels I'm actually expecting a reversal if it is coming down, and those two levels, that means 25,722 and 25,813 are the levels for the top side, purely based on the technicalities. Coming to Bank Nifty, uh, the trend line had already taken upside, and the rally can be also expected upside on Bank Nifty, you can see. And okay, so these are some of the zones. Okay, so these are some of the zones, and these are the highs that created. So right now the market is now trading near to 58,100. So 58,250 will be one of the crucial level, and after that, so there's a small gap uh, which formed near to 58,360. So this can be also considered for our tomorrow's move on the upper side. Coming to the bottom, so I'm not seeing any highly respected level, and the major levels will be again near to 57,800. Okay, so 58,7,800, and this trend line. Okay, trend line, obviously, it will be respecting if it is opening on a on a flat start. This can be respected. Below that, again 57,716 will be the next good level for a bounce back. Okay, so that's my view on Bank Nifty. Looking on to Reliance, that on the daily time frame, it's still on a bullish side, even though the red candle closed on a red, but the lower shadows again clearly defines the buyer's presence, and a kind of trend line is also visible over here. So above So there's a chance for a breakout on the upcoming day. So breaking above this level of 1500, we can again expect a rally on Reliance as well. Okay, so the HDFC Bank on the daily time frame, it is still bullish. ICICI Bank, the daily time frame is also reversing. So altogether, the three major weighted stocks are supporting the upside move along with the IT sector as well as the auto sector. Okay, so that's the view on our current market for the day. Okay, so that's all with the news. So on coming back to the Nifty. Okay, so just explaining the today's setups here. You can see the market on the daily time frame. Okay, on the daily time frame, as the market was already on on a reversal kind of pattern. So that's what we expected the market here. So here a clear kind of the trend line. Okay, the trend line breakout was there, and along with that on the bank Nifty. Okay, on the bank Nifty also the clear price actions were working. Okay, the clear cut off price actions were working here, and inverted head and shoulders formed, which again helped the prices and the traders to clearly plot price actions, and the lower highs, the last lower highs are also taken away. So the reversals were a bit easier. Okay, so what we understand is like the market is coming to a kind of more structured way, except the last moves. Okay, if you watch the moves from 1:40 p.m. Okay, so 1:40 p.m. So this amount, okay, so this much movement is a kind of a highly volatile situation, which is very much difficult to track down. But again, rest of the market on Nifty as well as on the Bank Nifty, the structures are really good. The price action levels are also pretty good working, and which is again showing as a favorable situation for us to trade based on the price actions. Okay, the simple price actions works really good. Okay, so always just like I always used to say, like always keep it simple. Got it. So that's the view on HDFC, ICICI, and Reliance. Okay, so that the tomorrow's levels are also now being explained, and I'll just repeat. So if it is starting with a flat to negative on Nifty Bank, the trend line near to 58,000 will be again a kind of support. Just below that, 58,716 near to 300 points down. Only I'm actually seeing a good level. So above that, 58 to 50, 58 366, 58 561. So these are the main levels on the upper side on Bank Nifty. On Nifty, if you see here, you can see the main levels. Okay, so tomorrow's opening, if it's a flat to negative one, we can expect the reversals from 25 658, 25 637. 637 is a mild level, but again 25 590, 25 490, these are the levels to the bottom side. Onto the top side, 25 722 and 25 813. Okay, so these are all are the price action multiple confluence levels, which already respected for a longer period of time. Okay, so that's the view on Nifty as well. Okay, so we'll see you tomorrow on our pre-market session. Okay, so no more messages. Okay, so we'll see you.